Do you remember when you were a child and someone asked you about your parents? Maybe you said, "My father is nice," or "My mother is kind." Those answers are okay, but today we will make them much better. We will use interesting words, simple sentences, and practice speaking naturally. Welcome to our channel, The English Expert. Hello, my amazing English learners. How are you today? I hope you are feeling fantastic and ready to improve your English. Today I have a very special lesson for you. Before we start, I want you to imagine something for me. Imagine someone asks you, "Tell me about your parents." How do you answer? Do you say a little or a lot? Do you know the right words to describe them? Today, you will learn exactly how to talk about your parents in English easily, clearly, and confidently. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to describe your parents, talk about what they like, what they do, and even tell short stories about them. This lesson is fun, practical, and perfect for real conversations. We will start with a simple explanation, learn useful words, make sentences, and then we will practice with a real conversation between a teacher and a student. So pay attention, repeat after me, and enjoy every moment. Let's begin. First, let's talk about why this is important. Talking about your parents is common in many situations. For example, when you introduce yourself to someone new, when your teacher asks you in class, when you talk to a friend about your family, when you are filling out forms that ask about your family. If you know the right words and sentences, you can answer confidently without hesitation. Now let's start with some basic vocabulary. Part 2. Vocabulary, parents and family. Here are the most important words you need when talking about your parents. Parents, the people who gave birth to you or care for you, usually your mother and father. Example, my parents are very kind. Father, dad, your male parent. Example, my father is a teacher. Mother, mom, your female parent. Example, my mother likes cooking. Someone who is kind and helps you. Example, my mother is very caring. Supportive, someone who always helps you and encourages you. Example, my father is supportive. Hardworking, someone who works very much and never gives up. Example, my parents are hardworking. Fun, funny, someone who makes you laugh or is enjoyable to be with. Example, my father is funny. Strict, someone who sets rules and expects them to be followed. Example, my mother is strict sometimes. Loving, someone who shows love and care. Example, my parents are loving. Kind, generous, someone who helps others. Example, my parents are kind. Talented, smart, someone who is good at something. Example, my father is talented at playing guitar. Hobbies, interests, things people like to do in their free time. Example, my mother's hobby is gardening. Job, work, profession, what your parents do to earn money. Example, my father's job is an engineer. Personality, how someone behaves or thinks. Example, my parents have a great personality. Childhood stories, short stories about when your parents were young. Example, my father told me a story from his childhood. Part 3. Easy sentence patterns now. Let's learn some simple sentence patterns you can use. Pattern 1. My father, mother is plus adjective. Example, my father is hardworking. Example, my mother is caring. Pattern 2. My father, mother plus verb plus noun. Example, my father teaches students. Example, my mother cooks delicious food. Pattern 3. My parents like plus verbing slash noun. Example, my parents like reading books. Example, my parents like gardening. Pattern 4. My parents are plus adjective, plus and plus adjective. Example, my parents are kind and loving. Example, my father is strict but funny. Pattern 5. When I was young, my father slash mother plus verb plus noun. Example, when I was young, my mother taught me how to ride a bike. Example, when I was young, my father told me interesting stories. Pattern 6. I admire, love, respect my parents because plus reason. Example, I admire my father because he works very hard. Example, I love my mother because she cares for me. These sentence patterns are easy to remember and very useful for real conversations. Part 4. Practice sentences. Now let's practice. Repeat these sentences in your mind or out loud. My father is hardworking. My mother is caring. Parents are loving and kind. My father works in an office. My mother cooks delicious food. My father likes reading books. My mother likes gardening. My parents are strict but funny. When I was young, my father taught me to ride a bicycle. When I was young, my mother told me stories. I admire my father because he is very hardworking. I love my mother because she takes care of me. Our father is talented at playing guitar. My mother is smart and talented. Our parents help me with my homework. My father likes watching football. My mother enjoys listening to music. My parents are always supportive. I respect my parents because they work hard. My father is strict when it is necessary. Excellent. Now you know how to make strong sentences. Part 5. Questions and answers. Now, let's practice asking and answering questions about parents. Question 1. Who are your parents? Answer: my father is a teacher and my mother is a doctor. Question 2. What does your father do? Answer: my father is an engineer. Question 3. What does your mother do? Answer: my mother is a nurse. Question 4. What are your parents like? Answer: my parents are hardworking, caring, and loving. Question 5. What do your parents like to do in free time? Answer: my father likes reading and my mother likes gardening. Question 6. Why do you admire your parents? Answer: I admire my parents because they work hard and support me. Question 7. Can you tell a story about your parents? Answer: when I was young, my father taught me to ride a bicycle. It was fun. Question 8. Who helps you with homework? Answer: my parents help me with my homework every day. Part 6. Teacher-led conversation with student now. Let's make it more fun with a conversation. Listen carefully. Hello, Sarah. How are you today?
I am good, teacher. How are you?
Oh, great. Thank you.
Today we are going to talk about a very important topic. Can you guess?
Parents?
Exactly. Today we will learn how to talk about our parents. Let's start. Can you tell me about your father?
My father is very kind and hardworking. He works in a bank.
Wonderful. And what about your mother?
My mother is caring and smart. She is a teacher.
Excellent. Now, do your parents have hobbies?
Yes, teacher. My father likes reading books. My mother likes gardening.
Great. And do you admire your parents?
Yes, teacher. I admire my parents because they work hard and always support me.
Very good, Sarah. Can you tell me a small story about your parents?
Yes, when I was young, my father taught me how to ride a bicycle. I fell many times, but he helped me.
Amazing. That is a perfect story. You spoke very well.
Thank you, teacher.
You are welcome. Try to say one sentence about what your parents do in free time.
My father reads books and my mother does gardening.
Excellent.
Oh, that, Sarah.
Now you know how to talk about your parents in English. Part 7. Mini story about parents. Now, listen to a mini story.
My name is Alex. I live with my parents in a small house. My father is an engineer and my mother is a nurse. My father is very hardworking. He works long hours, but he always finds time for me. My mother is very caring. She cooks delicious food and helps me with my homework. On weekends, my father likes to play football with me. My mother enjoys gardening. She grows flowers and vegetables in our garden. I admire my parents because they work hard and love me very much. They teach me values, respect, and kindness. I am very lucky to have such wonderful parents.
Part 8. Common mistakes. Now, let's look at some common mistakes learners make. Mistake 1. My parents is very kind. Correct. My parents are very kind. Mistake 2. My father work in a bank. Correct. My father works in a bank. Mistake 3. My mother teaching in school. Correct. My mother is a teacher. Mistake 4. I admire my parents because they works hard. Correct. I admire my parents because they work hard. Mistake 5. My father and mother likes reading. Correct. My father and mother like reading. Mistake 6. My parents helping me with homework. Correct. My parents help me with homework. Part 9. Final practice. Now it's your turn. Repeat these sentences and make them your own. My father is hardworking. My mother is caring. My parents are loving and supportive. My father is an engineer. My mother is a nurse. My father likes reading books. My mother likes gardening. I admire my parents because they work hard. When I was young, my father taught me to ride a bicycle. My parents help me with my homework. My father is strict sometimes, but he is funny. My mother is smart and talented. My parents spend time with me every day. I love my parents very much. Respect my parents because they support me. My father likes playing football. My mother enjoys cooking. My parents are always there for me. My father tells me interesting stories. My mother teaches me important lessons. Part 10. Homework. Now your homework is simple. Write 10 sentences about your parents. Write what they do, their hobbies, and why you love or admire them. Practice reading these sentences out loud. Have a conversation with a friend or family member about their parents. Remember, talking about your parents is easy if you use the right words and sentence patterns. Keep practicing every day. Thank you for learning with the English expert. You're amazing. Keep practicing, speaking, and listening. See you in the next lesson. Goodbye and take care.